Hey girl.
Howdy, 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 my beautiful Libra. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot reading, darling, for January 2022. All right, Libra? So if you find some cards that resonate with you in this weekly reading today, let me know in the comments below if you enjoy this reading or you just enjoy my vibe for today, Libra. I also would appreciate if you were to give this video a like and subscribe because it helps me out more than you ever possibly could know. All right, Libra? Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign to get the full spectrum of what's going down for you, Libra, as well as be looking for the secret code word that's going to be popping up somewhere in this video so you get entered into a chance to win a free reading by me, darling. All right, I always do them at the end of the month. So let's jump right into your reading here today, Libra. Let's see where the vibes are at, darling, just where the general direction of things are going. We have the Ace of Swords coming in here, darling. Very much so about new ideas, Libra. I like that energy a lot for you. We have partnering this, the King of Swords, following through with this air energy, Libra. We are an air sign. Come on, Libra. Feels as if for many of you guys, Libra, y'all are coming into this new year with a brand new, I don't want to say a brand new perspective, but a lot more of a mature, I don't know why I said mature energy here, Libra. It feels as if like you have like the same focus, the same goals that you've been wanting to complete for quite some time, Libra. And now you're just in this place, Six of Pentacles, of where I like this a lot, actually, Libra. It feels as if you're going into January where you're really prioritizing your own personal desires and needs first. I feel like there's this sense here of like buckling down, Libra, that I feel with this energy right now. You know, I feel as if you always had these really grand ideas, very much so focused, laser focused in on like what you want to have accomplished in your life. But I feel like you never made these desires like your number one priority. Feels like there was always like other energies that were trying to take from you, or maybe not even taking from you. You were just giving them that energy to them, Libra. It feels like you're very much so a people pleaser. And if I can call y'all out, Libras. And so because of that people pleasing aspect, 2021, while it may have been a good year for some of you, may have been a bad year, you know. It feels like for 2022, you guys are just fast pacing a lot of your success, a lot of just whatever this Ace of Swords, King of Swords is all about. It's something that you clearly care a lot about. I do get, you know, off first impressions, Libra. I feel like you guys are, by you focusing on some type of personal goal, whether it's in your career, finances, some type of project, Libra, I feel as if that's how you this is intuitive, Libra. I feel like that's how you end up meeting somebody, platonic or romantic, darling. I don't put labels on any of that. But I feel like you're attracting a lot more Six of Pentacles energy, where it's like you're attracting people who understand you a lot more, might be even in the same field if this is in regards to projects, Libra. I feel like you might be able to relate to them in a lot of ways because, you know, while this is not necessarily screaming social to me, especially with that King of Swords, Libra, I feel as if you guys are, by focusing in on your goals, you guys do away with connections that just were always taking from you and you weren't really getting too much out of it, Libra, and you're going to be networking. That's what I feel for you. You guys are going to be networking a lot unintentionally by you guys, Libra, really progressing towards your goals. All right, so stick to your guns and whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish for 2022. I feel like you guys, Libra, are really just needing to prioritize your own desires more than anybody else's. So don't be feeling bad about it, Libra. Don't be feeling selfish, darling. Just do it, okay? We have the World card coming in for you as well under that Ace of Swords. So definitely these new ideas, Libra, you may be considering changing some type of cycle. You are considering, not a may, you are considering changing some type of cycle in your life, Libra. So whether this is, again, I feel like it's kind of like attached to more than just one thing. For many of you guys, Libra, I feel like you guys are going to be handling your finances a lot better in the coming days. I feel like you guys are just cracking down on these ideas that you've been having with this Ace of Swords, and now that you're making more time for this, more time just for the self in general, because I feel like through your self-care, that's how you end up getting into, again, this is just intuitive, Libra, but it's like through this self-care, through you focusing on yourself, that's how you start almost being like a magnet, Libra, and manifesting or bringing forth and attracting like-minded people, connections that actually and challenge you, Libra, but in a good way. Like mentally, they challenge you. Professionally, they challenge you. With this world card, yeah, I feel like for many of you guys, Libra, you guys are going to be putting a lot more focus in terms of, I get this impression, Libra, of handling of your own taxes, or taxes, darling. Handling of your own finances, could be taxes, darling, but handling of your own finances. It feels like you guys are in this process of claiming a lot more independence and putting more action into that. So some of you guys, Libra, you may be, what it might be happening is I see some of you guys leaving a job to make more time for like a side project or what have you, and that brings forth a lot more success for you, Libra. But for many of you guys, I can't help but feel like you guys are going to be changing your environment. I feel like that's the main priority for you guys, is where through these changes that you make, whether it's with connections or commitments, it just puts you in a lot more of a conducive environment, Libra. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all are moving in some way, whether it's in your job or actual living environment. We have the Hanged Man coming in here, center of the energy and under the King of Swords here, darling. So this is the thing, Libra. Y'all are just committing when you're going into 2022. By y'all committing, Libra, I feel like I sound so country right now. By y'all committing, Libra, to these ideas that you always have just been having. It's always been inside of you, Libra. You've always had this talent. You've always had this beauty. You know, some of you guys are wanting to get into, I get this impression for some of you guys, you're wanting to make more of an emphasis on your appearance, maybe making money that way, or just attracting people in that way by focusing on your appearance more, Libra. But you've always had this in you, Libra. You just have been afraid of committing to it and can like fully just like, there's no going back, right? That's why I get this impression where it's just like when you guys do finally commit to this change of environment or change of jobs, like there's no going back once you cut those ties off, Libra. And so I like this a lot. Again, like I'm just getting a main priority for you guys, Libra, of you guys just taking care of yourself first. Because I feel like for many of you guys in 2021, Libra, 2021 was the lesson of where, in whatever way that looked like for you, that you are going to be the only one that will make sure that you are taken care of to the capacity that you need to be taken care of, Libra, whether that's financially, emotionally, mentally, or all of the above, darling, right? Miss D. We have the moon energy coming in for you as well, Libra. All right. So very powerful energy. This is under your Six of Pentacles. This is why I keep on getting intuitively for you this moon energy here. Now, obviously you saw me, Libra, pull all three cards, but I saw them look at them individually. But what I'm getting for you guys, Libra, what's coming towards you, this moon card confirms with the Six of Pentacles. Now for, based off of just cards, Libra, I feel like this would be an energy of where by you guys committing, Hanged Man, these new, closing off cycles and trying to commit to new cycles. Moon energy here, what reveals to you is something that's a lot more of a profitable investment for you, financially or what have you. But what I was getting intuitively, if I can say the word, darling Libra, before was I feel like by you guys committing to whatever that Hanged Man is, by changing environment, job, or what have you, Libra, you guys end up being like a magnet, attracting new energies, new networking possibilities. And I know I've been getting that for a while for some of you Libras in y'all's weekly readings. So you guys definitely have a lot of energy, a lot of capacity for allowing new energies in to help you out as well, Libra. And with this moon energy here, that's why I don't feel like a lot of you guys know what's coming towards you, that this is coming towards you. I feel like you might, if this is about people, you've already caught the eye of that's something I'm getting, some being shown eyes in the dark, Libra. So some of you guys, if this is the case, it's like by you committing to yourself more, minding your own business, darling, you get so much more attraction and attention for the same thing that you were working so hard to get prior. And it's just like a lot of unexpected things are going to be going down for you, Libra. Darling, if you see me making a face, it's me trying to hold back a burp, honey. Excuse me, Libra. So let's continue on. Very powerful though, Libra. Very, very powerful. You guys are coming into 2022. I just want to say swinging, darling. I want to be saying, maybe just because of a bias, darling, right? I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp, darling. I make it known every single chance I get, Libra. But I really kind of want to say this is Libra's year just based off of this. I know this is a weekly reading, but y'all are really coming into this year strong. Speaking of that, we have the Four of Swords coming in. This is the Magician card, but this is in the middle, but we'll get to that in a moment. Libra, this Four of Swords energy here, which is under your Ace of Swords as well as your World card here. It feels like what 2021 actually happened for you guys, y'all. I don't know if you guys have like completely like resolved or like took care of like these generational curses, or I get generational, like y'all are breaking the pattern in some way. And maybe that's like for some of you Libras, breaking the pattern of feeling like, you know, being like the first millionaire for your family. Maybe that's some of y'all's goals. Some of you guys, it might be breaking the pattern of just like constantly being around like narcissists or people that mistreat you or don't respect you and value you, Libra, because of that Six of Pentacles, where people just take and take and take and take you for granted as well, and don't give back to you. Four of Swords here under that World card and Ace of Swords. You guys have been very hyper aware, Libra, of what you of kind of what's been going down, darling, right? You've been hyper aware, and for some of you Libras, you haven't been able to just like fully commit to just cutting off those connections, cutting off these things, leaving that job when you realize that you're just another number to them, that they don't actually care. Libra, there's something that you guys were always hyper aware of, and it's just y'all are in the path now, Libra, of really changing things up. You're actually putting to action these things that you've always like internally have been self-aware about, Libra. And then yeah, as I was saying before, Libra, we have the Magician energy, darling. All right, Magician energy, very, very powerful, because the Magician is known, Libra, is the one that is the manifestor of their own reality. The Magician is, you know, it's the only thing that limits the Magician is their own capabilities, their own mindset, and this is under the Hanged Man and King of Swords energy here, Libra. So very much so, it's all about your mindset. Again, Libra, as I've already said, you guys have already had the potential. Ace of Swords, you've already had these grand ideas. You've had this intelligence. You have been putting out the good karma. Six of Pentacles, Libra, right? You've been doing all you on paper. There's no reason as to why you wouldn't be successful in whatever way that you measure your success, Libra, right? And whatever goals that you've been trying to accomplish for yourself, on paper. But the only thing that was missing is you actually committing, you actually being about action with this Hanged Man. That's why it's the heart of this energy, Libra, is because the Hanged Man is kind of y'all's story at this point. It's like y'all need to have a Hanged Man moment where you just commit to this new way because you've always internally been self-aware about what's needed to go down, what's needed to change, what you needed to cut out, Libra. And now for you guys, darling, now y'all are about to be taking that action, really manifesting this reality, because, you know, after 2021, darling, Libras, y'all are just like, you know what, like, it's time for us to put ourselves first, because no one else is going to try to bring this forth and make sure that we are taken care of besides us, Libra. And then Queen of Swords energy here coming out from the Moon energy and Six of Pentacles. This is very powerful, actually, Libra, and I'll explain why. Because we start out your first row with that King of Swords, right? And I kind of identified that with you guys already. I don't know if I said that or not, Libra, but I did, right? Sword energy is air energy. King of Swords, Libras, we're air, darling. And that's what you start trying to manifest, right? Six of Pentacles here, Ace of Swords. Like, you knew a big transition was you already had this vision of how you needed to, like, the game plan that you needed to do. You commit to it. And as I was saying in the second row, the World card, Hanged Man, and that Moon energy here, I got to the sense of whereby you putting yourself as first priority, not really paying attention to outside noises and trying to cultivate healthy relationships where they, you know, it's impossible to in your current environment. You feel Moon energy, that's what I was getting, the sense of networking. Like, y'all are going to be attracting someone. I think I even said earlier, Libra, you know, play back the tape, darling, of where I got the sensation, Libra, that many of you guys were going to be attracting somebody that's a lot of similarities, whether that was in your passions, what have you. But then when you have this Queen of Swords closing out this energy here, darling, right, under the Moon card and Six of Pentacles, this is a message quite literally where it's just like attracting someone, you know, this would be kind of like a divine counterpart, right? Attracting someone or someones, for some of you Libras, that, you know, out of the blue, Moon energy here, Six of Pentacles, that actually is just like that nice equal give and take. And then you have the King of Swords, which is your energy complementing that. But Libra, these new connections that I have consistently sensed for you guys, that's been around you and available for you, Libra, Don't manifest until the Hanged Man magician energy. I also just want to note we have a lot of big playing cards here. 4 major arcana in this spread here, and then an ace, and then a king and a queen. Like, really, we have a lot of big playing cards for you, Libra. You got, which represents all these big playing cards, like big transitions for you guys as well, Libra. Overall, this is kind of the message, Libra, of where, and I feel like many of you guys already are coming into 2022 with this mindset to Libra of where you acknowledge, darling, that this needs to be your year, that you need to put focus just on yourself and everything else starts opening up. It's because you are such a people pleaser, Libra, because you are just so kind and giving with your heart and just your love, Libra. You spent so much time trying to cultivate and take care of other people, and 2021 ended up being that lesson for you where it's just like, all right, darling, it's, you know, you've been taking care of all these people all year last year, darling, and no one was taking care of you. You're putting yourself first, Libra. You're going to be pleasantly surprised by just how easy things come for you, and the very things that you thought you were working so hard on trying to get. What, and I get for many of you guys, it's just like some type of relationship, Libra. It doesn't have to be romantic at all. Could be just like a nice friendship or someone that, again, just understands you, Libra. That's what you end up manifesting by you putting your focus just on yourself and focusing on something else unrelated to that, like again, like a career, what have you, Libra. We have the vulture spirit, number 9 in numerology, Libra, coming in for you. And the vulture spirit says nothing is wasted for you, Libra. Very, very, very powerful for you, Libra. You know, 2021, I feel like some of you guys might be feeling a little bit defeated, Libra. I feel, in the sense of where you're just like, man, I wasted all this time helping out other people instead of investing time into yourself, Libra. Or some of you guys, Libra, might be having this an argument with yourself of just giving yourself the proper self-care that you need, Libra, to really invest in yourself and to have all this play out, darling. So whatever way that resonates, darling, you know, take that as you will, Libra. We also have the I was going to combine these two words together. Watermelon tourmaline. Now, admittedly, Libra, I have no idea what stone. I mean, I know tourmaline honey, right? Because I love me some black tourmaline, but I don't know what watermelon. I can't even say it, darling. But that is the stone that you're being suggested. I can just speak off of black tourmaline, so I don't know if it's similar. Someone let me know in the comments. Tourmaline is black tourmaline, at least, is very protective. It just like, it's kind of like a battery, soaks up all that negative energy and just protects you from that. I think it's also like helps with some type of EMF, something, whatever, 5G honey, whatever. You know what they always say, darling. Final 2 cards, final thoughts for you, Libra. Ace of Pentacles coming in here, darling. Again, y'all are getting such positive cards, Libra. Something has unleashed with inside of you, Libra. And then Knight of Swords. So buckle up, darling. You know, I'm getting nothing but a lot of positivity by you guys focusing in on your hustle, on your money, honey, or again, just whatever your main focus is, right? This is your second ace. Ace of Pentacles, that's that cornucopia. When you keep your eye on the prize and run right towards it, darling, you're going to be having a lot of doors opening up for you, Libra. And I feel like this is just the beginning of your, again, like I do really feel strongly that because of how strong y'all's beginning portion is for this year, you know, first 2022 reading, Libra, I get a very strong suspicion this is just the beginning of all the greatness, all the abundance that's going to be coming in and happening for you, Libra. All right. So I love you so much, Libra. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoy this reading. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, all that just being SimplyVelca, my beautiful Libra. Be sure that you looked for the code word to put in the comments below as well, darling, and as well check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, and I will be connecting with you, my beautiful Libra, sometime in the near future. Bye, darling.